Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss about the shift registers. Okay. And in the last class we've already discussed about flip-flops and different types of flip-flops and the working principle of different types of flip-flops. And register is nothing but combination of more than one flip-flop to store more than one bit of information. Okay. That is known as registers. You know that flip-flop is nothing but just a memory element to store one bit of information. Okay, but if we want to store more than one bit of information, then we can take the help of registers. Okay, so register is nothing but a group of flip-flops generally cascaded in a regular fashion and store multiple bit of information. Okay, so let us start today's class. My name is Devashish Wadi. Okay, we know that one flip-flop can store one bit of information. In the last class, we've already know that flip-flop are just the sequential circuit which are generally used to store one bit of information. But if we want to store multiple bit of information, we require multiple flip-flops. Okay, one flip-flop can store one bit of information. But if we want to store multiple bits, so multiple flip-flops are required. So the group of flip-flops which are used to store the binary data is known as registers. Okay, whenever group of flip-flops are combined to store multiple bit of information, then that is called as registers. Okay, single bit of information, flip-flop, multiple bit of information, registers. If the register is capable of shifting bits either towards right hand side or towards left hand side, it is known as shift register. What is the meaning of shift register? If the flip-flop can transfer the bit to the right side of flip-flop or to the left side of flip-flop, then that is called as shift register. An n-bit shift register contains n flip-flop. Okay, 3-bit shift register means 3 flip-flops. 4-bit shift register, 4 flip-flops. 5-bit shift register, 5 flip-flops. 3-bit shift register, 3 flip-flops. Okay, so different types of flip-flops different types of registers are generally used. Different types of registers are generally used, or we can say that 4 types of shift registers are generally used. That is serial in, serial out shift register, that is called as SISO. Serial in, parallel out shift register, SIPO. Parallel in, serial out shift register, that is called PISO. Parallel in, parallel out shift register, that is called as PIPO. SISO shift register, SIPO shift register, PICO shift register, PIPO shift register. Serial in, serial out, serial in, parallel out, parallel in, serial out, parallel in, parallel out. So first we will discuss what is generally serial in, serial out shift register, or we can say that SISO shift register. From the name we can know that serial in means the inputs are always given in serial fashion. Serial out means the outputs are also in serial mode. So the shift register which allows serial input and produces serial output. Okay, the input is in the form of serial input and the output is also in the form of serial output. Then that is called as serial in, serial out shift register. So see, as I told you, shift register is nothing but group of flip-flops. So here I can take 3 flip-flops. Okay, I can take 3 flip-flops. So serial input, that is the D2. Okay, D flip-flop. These are the D flip-flops. This is D1 flip-flop, or you can say that this is first D flip-flop, this is second D flip-flop, and this is third D flip-flop. And serial inputs are D2, D1, and D0. And remember, the output of first flip-flop is the input to the second flip-flop. What is the output of first flip-flop? Q2. That is given to the input to the second flip-flop, that is D1. And the output of second flip-flop is the input to the third flip-flop. Okay, the output to the second flip-flop is known as input to the third flip-flop. Output of the second flip-flop is Q1, that is given to the input of the third flip-flop, that is D0. That means in generally output of one flip-flop is given to the input to the next flip-flop, and to synchronize the output of all the flip-flops, I am applying one common clock pulse to all the flip-flops. Okay, I am taking one common clock and applying all the flip-flops. Why this is required? To synchronize the output of the registers. Okay, so this block diagram consists of 3 D flip-flops which are cascaded, what I have already told you. That means output of one D flip-flop is connected at the input of next D flip-flop. All these flip-flops are synchronous with each other since the same clock signal is applied. Okay, same clock signal is applied, so it is synchronous. In this shift register, we can send the bits serially from the input of leftmost D flip-flop. Hence, this input is called as serial input. Okay, I am applying input to the leftmost flip-flop. Okay, serially. For every positive edge triggering of clock signal, the data shift from one stage to the next. So we can receive the bits serially from the output of the rightmost D flip. Okay, hence this output is called as serial output. Okay, we can take the output from the rightmost flip-flop. So let us see the working of 3-bit serial in serial out shift register by sending the binary information 0, 1, 1 from LSB to MSB serially at the input. So what happens? I can give input 0, 1, 1 from LSB bit to MSB bit. LSB bit means this is the LSB bit. Okay, rightmost bit is known as my LSB bit, and this is MSB bit. Okay, so first 1 is given, then 1 is given, then 0 is given. Okay, from this side 0, 1, 1 means from LSB to MSB. Okay, so first 1 is given to the first flip-flop, then again 1 is given, then 0 is given at the end of the flip-flop. Assume that initial status of the flip-flop from leftmost to rightmost is Q2, Q1 and Q0. That means all the flip-flop is initially 0. All the input is 0. So first we can say that Q2 is 0, Q1 is 0, Q0 is 0. So first input is 1. At the first positive clock edge, first input is 1. Okay, this is 1. Okay, LSB bit. First LSB bit is given. So 1 is here, Q2, 0 is shifted here, and 0 is shifted here. Second, I am given this 1 to this input. 1, okay, 1 is given here, this 1 is shifted here, and this 0 is shifted here. Okay, then this 0 is given at the end. 0, this is the MSB bit. 0 is given here, 1 is given here, 1 is given here. Okay, then we can say that then this 0 is shifted here, this 1 is shifted here. After that, this 0 is shifted here. Okay, 0 at the MSB. So we can say that we can give 0 at the fifth clock pulse. We can give 0 MSB at the fifth clock pulse. 1 is here, 1 is here, and 0 is here. So 0 is we will get 0 at the fifth clock pulse. Okay, so this is all about your serial in, serial out. Then what is the serial in parallel out shift register? The shift register where the input is given in serial manner and output is parallel mode. The input is in serial mode and output is in parallel mode. That is known as serial in, parallel out shift register. Okay, the shift register which allows serial input. Okay, if I give input as a serial mode and produces output at parallel mode, then this is known as serial in, parallel out shift register. Okay, so this is the block diagram of serial in parallel out shift register. Okay, we can give the input D2, output is Q2, that is given as D1. The output is Q1, that is given to D0. Okay, the first flip-flop output is given to the input to the second flip-flop, and the second flip-flop input is given to the third flip-flop. Okay, and these are known as my parallel output. These are known as my parallel output. Input is serial, but outputs are in parallel mode. Okay, one common clock pulse is given to all the flip-flop to synchronize the output. Okay, this is just the description. The circuit consists of 3 D flip-flops which are cascaded. That means output of one D flip-flop is connected as the input of next D flip-flop. All these flip-flops are synchronous with each other since the same clock signal is applied to each one. What I have already told you in the last class or last recording. In this shift register, we can send the bits serially from the input of leftmost D flip-flop. Okay, I can give the input from left side. Okay, from this flip-flop, from left side. Hence, this input is also called serial input. For every positive edge triggering of clock signal, the data shifts from one stage to the next. In this case, we can assess the output of each D flip-flop in parallel, so we will get parallel output. Okay, the outputs are in parallel mode. Okay, let us consider the input is 0, 1, 1. Okay, let us consider the input is 0, 1, 1. Okay, so what happens when 0, all the input is 0? First clock pulse. Okay, first one is there. Okay, first LSB is 1. Okay, so LSB is given to the first flip-flop. Okay, so 1 is here, 0 is shifted here, and 0 is shifted here. Then again 1 Q2, this 1, this 0, and 0 is given here, 1 and 1. Okay, so the 3-bit serial in parallel out shift register requires 3 clock pulses in order to produce the valid output. Okay, valid output. Okay, 0, 1, 1. Okay, 0, 1, 1 parallel. Okay, 0, 1, 1. This is the output. So how many clock pulses is required? 3 clock pulses is required. The output is 0, 1, 1, but it requires 3 clock pulses. So n-bit serial input, serial in parallel out shift register requires n clock pulses. Next one is parallel in serial out shift register. Here the input is in parallel mode and the output is in serial mode. See, the input is given in parallel mode. Okay, the input is given in parallel mode. This is first input, this is second input, and this is third input. And these are the serial output. Q2 is the serial output of first flip-flop, Q1 is the second output of D flip-flop, and Q0 is the third output of this D flip-flop. And one common clock pulse is given to all the flip-flop. These are known as my inputs, and this is nothing but my output. Parallel in, the output is serial mode. Okay, this is just the description what I have already discussed in the previous slide. Okay, let us consider the input 0, 1, 1. Okay, 0, 1, 1. Since it is parallel, I am directly given 0, 1, 1. 0 is shifted here, 1 is shifted here, and next is 0 is shifted here. So output is 0, 1, 1. Okay, parallel in, parallel out. That means the input is in parallel mode and output is also in parallel. Parallel in, parallel out. Okay, this circuit consists of 3 D flip-flops which are cascaded, but I have already told you these things. Okay, the input is in 0, 1, 1, so we can directly give, see, here I am directly give 0, here 1, here 1. Okay, sorry, 1 is given here first flip flop, then 1 is given here second flip flop, and 0 is given here third flip flop. So output is directly since it is parallel, output is directly 0, 1, 1. Okay, so this is all about your shift register. Okay, thank you.